The following video was recorded earlier in the week. Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. I'm Ernest Bethea, the Last Outlaw. Welcome to this special. I'm thinking about making changes to Bethea's Byte. As it stands right now, the slogan is still the same. This is the home for news, opinions, debates, and of course, your voice. Why I say for now? Because I'm thinking hard about making an addition to it. In fact, I'm also thinking about changing the message forum, and it's all because of the last two stories that I've done. The last three, actually. This is where I most definitely want to hear your opinions on. You see, when I first started it, I thought I would be able to cover news like normal, which usually brings politics into the mix. And I'm finding out the hard way now that politics isn't hitting as hard as I wanted to. But now that I've done these last two stories on the ferreters, the little girl who was found alive hidden at the bottom of the stairs, and that disgusting ex-teacher out of Louisiana and her former and her ex-husband who was once a sheriff's lieutenant. Those three stories alone has got me thinking about changing the way I presented on the message board, and changing the slogan. Kind of, in other words, I'm thinking of changing the entire focus of Bethea's Byte. To prove it, I'm thinking of adding two simple words to the slogan. I mean, how would this sound to you? Bethea's Byte is your home for news, opinions, debates, your voice, and justice served. Think about that. News, meaning I'm covering all true crime news. I'm covering all things that you may hear on your local and national news as far as crime is concerned. I want to get your opinions on it. I may want to have a healthy debate as far as what type of punishment these criminals should get in as far as between the sentencing guidelines, what that respective state will do, what federal would do, what you would do in that situation. Your voice is just that, your voice, and I want to hear it. And justice served. That's self-explanatory. When the verdict comes out, I'm right here. I say defendant X has been found guilty of this particular crime. He or she is looking at this sentence for what they've been convicted of, or if it's a not guilty verdict, you'll hear that from me as well. But still, that may be the new premise of Bethea's Byte. If if you feel like this is the direction I should go, I want to hear from you. Let me know. Drop me a line here at YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, Bethea'sByte.com. I'll have this video posted there, and if you think this is the direction I should go, I want to hear from you. I could go in that very direction. But right now, like I said, this is something I'm thinking long and hard about. And if I do go in this direction, don't be too surprised if that very same Bethea's Byte logo has 2 added stars to it. Don't be too surprised if the slogan's colors ends up being blue, white, silver, red, and a shade of light blue along with the gold. But then again, like I said, I want to hear from you. I've already heard from a couple of good sources. In fact, I put this out on a different site just to ask an opinion, and this person said, "Sounds like it'd be worth a go. I don't know of any other forums doing like that. So you'd certainly have a unique selling point. Whatever you choose to do, I wish you the best of luck." And my wife, as I've mentioned, my strongest staunch supporter, she says it would sound like a good idea. I always take my wife's advice to heart. So I'm not saying I'm gonna actually just jump straight into it. I take my wife's advice to heart, but I want to hear from everybody else too. Just give me your ideas, give me your thoughts. In fact, I'll even give you one more way to get in contact with me. If you don't drop a comment on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, or Bethea'sByte.com, I'm gonna give you a way to email me. That's right. So yeah, you'll have a way to email me. In fact, I'm gonna let you know right now. The email address will be in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put it at the bottom of the screen. And so if you want to get in contact with me and you have your own ideas, let me know what you think, and I'll be sure to take it into consideration before I make any sudden moves. So there it is. I put it out there. I want to hear from you. Thank you for allowing me this time to appeal to you, and this is something I'm strongly about. So I'll see you next time. Hopefully with a true crime story. And let's remember, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Bethea'sByte.com, and the email address I'll hit the bottom of the screen. This is Ernest Bethea, the Last Outlaw, signing out for Bethea's Byte. Again, thank you for joining me. And as always, you all know what to do. Byte this. This is the home for news, opinions, debates, and your voice. This is Bethea's Byte.